back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Derick. I'm a front-end engineer based out of Los Angeles, and today I'm continuing my video series called Method Mondays, where I go over every single array method there is in JavaScript. And next up on our list for today, we're taking a look at keys. So let's just hop right into our editor and get right into it. Okay, so keys. The keys array method returns a new array iterator that contains the keys, or in this case, the indexes for each element in an array. It returns an iterator object, not a plain array. And the keys are numeric indices, so 0, 1, 2, and so on, regardless of the array's contents. So the data type doesn't matter. And it is often used when you need to loop over an array indices rather than values. So basically just the indexes. So let's do just that for our first example. Let's loop through array indices. Let's say we have const fruits here, it's just an array of strings. And we can do this with a for of loop. So for const what? We'll just call this the index of fruits, but then hit fruits with our keys array method. And the work we want this loop to do, let's just log this to the console. We'll use some template literals here, so I'm going to do some backticks, and we'll give ourselves a little descriptive string here. So we'll say for fruit at index, and then print out or log the index is another template literal, fruits, and the index. And there we have it. It's logging each index and then what that array item is. So in this case, apple, banana, and cherry. So nice, pretty straightforward. So next with keys, let's generate IDs from indices. Say we have another array of strings, just called users this time. We'll iterate over this array with another for of loop. So for const, we'll just call this I of our users, and then hit users with our keys method, and we'll do a little logging to the console here to see what we get. More backticks since we're going to use some template literals, and we'll just say user dash, we want to spit out their ID, which in this case is just going to be their index in the array, and I is going to be index. I'm actually going to spell that out. I feel like that'll be a little more descriptive. Do our template literal, we'll say index. And nice, I'm already liking what I'm seeing here. And we'll log a little more to the console and we'll just say users. And that will be index again. And all right, there we have it. So again, the keys are numeric indices. And as we're iterating over that array, that's for each element in the array. So me, Derick, of course, I'm user with the ID 0 because I'm at the index of 0. And Sam is 1, Lila is of course 2. And for our last example, let's use keys with sparse arrays. Let's say we have scores here, but our item at index 1 is missing. And same as before, we're gonna loop over this with a for of. So for const, we'll just call this index again. I'll abbreviate it IDX this time. For the index of scores dot keys, gotta use our keys method there. Like before, let's just log some stuff to the console, see what we can get. Using backticks again for some template literals, and we'll say index, and we'll log out the index, so that's IDX. And I'm getting an error here, keys is not a function. Oh, I forgot to say keys with the S. There we go. Colon, and then we'll spit out scores and pass in index there also, IDX. And nice, similar to our previous two examples. But for this guy that's missing, since this is a sparse array, we're going to get undefined because that is at the index position of 1. Doesn't exist, and as we iterate over this array, that is going to return undefined. So that's keys, pretty straightforward. Again, it's often used when you need to loop over an array indices rather than the values themselves. A little bit lesser known array method, but still handy. So that will do it for keys. If you enjoyed this, definitely like this video. I will link the code down in the description, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.